Hi everyone, it's Witchy Citrus.
I'm Charlene.
And I'm Morgan.
We are coming to you on July 31st. So happy August. This is video number 86. And I don't know how long it's going to be because we just did our video on
Monday?
Tuesday.
Yeah.
Tuesday. So we don't have a whole lot to show you. So I guess we can dive right in. We had some questions and some comments.
Yeah, so I just realized that I actually grabbed my Mill Hill and I had showed it on Tuesday.
Oh, okay.
Oops, okay, so you can go ahead and scratch that one off.
Oh, okay.
So up here.
Oh, sorry.
Last week, somebody made a comment about our noise that we have. And it's in the 90s up here, so we have our fans running. And we listen back to our videos every time we do them in case we need to redo something, and we couldn't hear it. So if you're using those big fancy earbuds, that's really nice, but sorry, not sorry, it's hot. And then somebody asked me about my Van Gogh piece. It's by Orenco. It's a designer up in Oregon.
And she has her own website.
Yes.
And it's Orenco, O-R-E-N-C-O Originals.
Yes.
And she doesn't just have Van Gogh. She has
Monet. She has.
I think she's got a couple Renoir. She has a lot of pieces.
And they're gorgeous.
And she probably has, I would say, at least 30 Van Goghs, if not more. Just thinking off the top of my head.
She's got a lot of his.
She doesn't have a lot of his uncommon pieces that you see like on the Van Gogh Facebook page. And she doesn't have any of his, she didn't. I haven't been on there for a few months. She didn't have any of his, basically the penciled ones, or, the black and white ones. I don't remember her having those. But the more common ones, the wheat fields and the starry nights and those kind, she has a really good deal.
You can buy like a set of like 5 for only like.
Yeah, you buy. No, I thought it was you buy 3, you got the 4th one free, or.
I thought it was you buy 4 and you got the 5th one free, because that's how we got all of ours.
Yeah. So she's excellent, and she's very good about if you have questions. Shoot her a message, let her know what you want to do.
There was a pattern that Mom wanted that wasn't in the set that I got, and we contacted her, and she just switched it for us. Yeah. It was there, but I think we wanted the Gladwellias instead of the.
Can't remember which one it was, but she did a substitute for us. No questions asked. Nope. She was awesome. So.
She was really quick to answer her emails too.
Yeah, and then we had another question. You had a question about the designer for your.
My hedgehogs.
Hedgehogs, yeah.
So I did answer this person. It was on our Facebook page.
Oh, okay.
Hi Trina. But if other people are wondering, my hedgehogs are by Lakeside Needlework, and it is a sow that gets released every 3 weeks. I think I did the math on. I just got the fourth one on Friday. I got it.
Was it the 4th one? I thought it was the 5th one.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, the 4th
one. Okay. I know it's super cute.
He's adorable. I don't have it printed off yet because we haven't had the printer out recently, but as soon as I do, you'll see it. Yeah. But I think that answers all the questions. I feel like we had one on our last video that might have gotten ignored. I don't remember. Anyway, if it did.
Somebody asked us what our calico kitty, our turtle cat's name is.
She's Dobby. She's over here.
She's a cat. Or you're gonna make her unhappy.
This is Dobby. Hello.
She doesn't like to be held.
She hates me. Okay.
And that's her thought. So I guess, do we want to show our finishes?
We can go ahead and do that. I went ahead and grabbed our FFOs.
Oh, awesome. Well, let's do those first.
Alright, do you want to go first?
So I finished this one for Preston for Father's Day.
Already has animal flu on
I know,
it.
apparently we have pets. for Father's Day, and I finally took the time to get it framed. I finally have my cutting boards and stuff out. So I took the mat out of another frame to frame it because it's so small, and then put it in here. And I'm trying to remember, Tiny Modernist, I think, is who this one was by.
Remember, I have it now.
Yeah. So, and then is
It's
this
right
one
here.
the only one I have? Oh yeah. My other finish. This is a birthday gift for a pen pal. This is a box of chocolates, and I finally got the buttons sewed on the little centers.
She has a
So-
seahorse on here.
No,
or
not a seahorse,
starfish on
starfish.
it. It is so pretty.
So I got to get it washed. This was actually supposed to go in with the colors.
You didn't tell me that when
I
I put
forgot.
the clothes in the washing
So,
machine.
but I got to get it washed
Wash
so
it
it can
with
go out in
jeans.
the mail on Monday. And then I finished this one last night for Preston for our wedding anniversary tomorrow. This one is
From the heart.
from the heart. I'm trying to remember who the designer is. Here, in just a second, I should have written down. It is Twisted Threads. So, and this was supposed to be rosettes sewn in this color, and I don't care for rosettes. So I had these left over from a package of buttons that I've had forever. So I just tacked them on. I thought it was pretty. So I'll find a little frame for this one, and he will have this for our wedding anniversary tomorrow.
So pretty.
So thank you.
So I've had frames for these two for a while. I've had this one finished for a couple of years.
So
I'm busy apparently. So
details.
I stitched the Hufflepuff one of these for myself. And if I remember correctly, I finished this in the middle of COVID. And so getting to craft shops was difficult. So sat in the drawer safe and sound where bugs and stuff couldn't get to it, and then last week I think we were able to go out and get frames. So this is Mom's, oh geez, hello glare, Ravenclaw.
It's so pretty.
So she got silver because there is gray in here.
And it complements the blue.
It does. Silver and blue go really well together in my mind. And then mine is like a tarnished gold frame.
Yeah.
I've shown it on a previous video. But anyway, now she has her Ravenclaw.
Cool.
And then
It's so pretty.
my Nevermore, it's by Misty Brissell. I think it's called A Raven's Reply.
Yeah. So pretty.
I had a lot of trouble finding a frame for this one. Because
I
of
don't even remember where we finally found it at.
Michael's. It was the same day I got this one.
Was it?
Yeah. And I wanted a
What's up
tighter
since then?
I wanted a tighter fitting frame. But in order to do that with a lot of these, I have to do specialty frames. And I don't,
That's why I mat a lot of mine,
yeah.
so they're more centered.
So anyway, I'm happy with it. It's gonna go to college with me. My dorm is very Halloween-y because I have so much of my Halloween stuff out there. But yeah, and then I did finish. So at the end of the video, there's gonna be a picture, 2 pictures. I finished my friend Lauren's grow through piece on Friday. We literally had like 2 hours left.
Turned out really
Backstitch is a bear. I hate backstitch. So I got it all framed up. We dove into Mom's frame stash and found a really nice one. And
pretty. Very simple black one.
it was a dark brown.
Wasn't it? That was
Yeah,
black.
it was dark brown.
Whatever,
Anyway,
it looks good.
the piece was very much the center, and she's leaving for college at the end of August, and that one's going with her for school also.
Hi, Jinxers.
So
You're going to say hi? Yeah, this is my girl. Alright, so we didn't work on much. Like I said, I don't think I worked on Emerald this week.
it was on the list for the 26th.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't remember working on it. Okay. Well, I will show it then. I had told you guys that I was going to try and put this one into the rotation for throwing stuff on the floor. And I think I do too. I had the string on here when I showed it to you guys last time. Thank you.
Yeah.
So this was the other question. Somebody had asked who the emerald was by. It's a Carolyn Manning.
And I have her ruby.
Yes.
And she also has the diamond?
I have the diamond that eventually I'm going to do for myself because I'm an April baby. But I'm doing this one. I want to get this one done for Preston's birthday next year. And I think she's right. I think there were only about 26 stitches on this one. I finished this piece of green that I had.
The only reason I remember that she worked on it was
worked
because she asked me about a symbol that she was having trouble finding.
Yeah, that's right. You're right. So I didn't get a whole lot done on this one. I focused more on getting Preston's picture done for our wedding anniversary. So I'm hoping that this week I can give this one a little bit more attention. I kind of came up with some loose plans
Ow, dang it.
for
Found a needle.
August that I don't know if I'm going to be able to do because, like we've explained to you guys, going back to college, starting school, football starts tomorrow. We have a little bit of traveling to do, just a lot of stuff going on. So I don't know if my very loose plans will be able to come to fruition or not. We'll see.
Knock on wood.
Yes.
Okay, so I didn't mention it with our finishes, but I finished one of my hedgehogs last night.
Yay!
They're really hot. My needle sharp. So I finished her,
Insert Kermit face.
and I started on my little fungi dude.
He's so cute.
I'm not gonna point it out. I made a boo boo, and I am working on fixing said boo boo.
That's all you can do.
I'm not ripping out where boo boo is because boo boo is
Large.
shush.
Dobby is very opinionated.
So she's all done. Her eyes are still opinionated.
I like the eyelashes.
I say she's got eyelashes. She's a fancy little girl.
So I don't know if you remember them or not. We don't have them here, but where I grew up, we had this bug called earwigs.
Oh, ugh.
They have like the
Hate
little
earwigs.
pincher
No, they
things
are
on
up
the
here.
end.
They are up here.
I haven't seen one. So
I saw them
anyway,
at the high school when I was
but
in school.
they have the little pinchies on the front, or no, it's on the back.
On the back,
It's
yeah.
on the back. It's on their tail, and they will pinch you with
Yeah.
them, and they hurt. They hurt really bad. So her little eyelashes, those are earwig tails. That's what I thought of.
I
when
was
saw
thinking that her little curlers right here.
She's got earwig eyes.
Yeah.
Nope.
Anyway, I
Nope.
started my next little guy. He's got little fungi, appropriately so, and he has a leaf in his
Spikes.
on his spikes,
He's so cute.
and he's blue. He has blue.
Blue.
He's really pretty.
He's blue.
So I'm working
He's
on him. He's very heavy on this light color, and his mushroom is a color that I do not see the number of, but it's a very pretty color. Like, it's pretty colors. It's just red and like tans don't mix.
Well, if you think about 16 candles, when the grandpa's describing Long Duck Dong, and he was wearing a red argyle sweater and khaki pants.
Yeah, well, that's clearly.
We watched that.
That's
this
it. We
week.
watched that the other night.
Alright, so on Friday, I started a piece in memory of Van Gogh. Friday was the 132nd anniversary of his death. So Morgan got me this pattern off of Etsy. I think it was Etsy, which is a combination, for those that don't know, is a combination of his Starry Night and of his almond tree, which I find kind of ironic that whenever I think of a heart picture like this, the actual organ, not a heart, but an actual of the organ, I always think of Edgar Allan Poe. You guys should know. We're
What is that
nerds.
one? The beating
Telltale Heart.
Yes.
And that
Read
was
that when
like
I was
one
in
of
the
my,
eighth grade.
yeah, I read that in high school, and that's like one of my very favorite Poe stories. So I thought it was so ironic that I have my two favorite artists per se in one picture. I have Poe's heart and I have Van Gogh's art. So anyway, I thought it was funny. I didn't get very much done. I'm trying to remember which direction it went.
I think it goes like, yeah.
I think it's up like this. I only got 20 stitches in. I didn't start this until she got home. She went out to dinner with her friend to celebrate her friend's birthday and give her present she made her. And I promised her I'd wait until she got home to start it. So
It was almost 9 when I finally
it
got
was
home.
late. So, but I did get some start on it, and it's Dalton picked out this fabric. I don't even know what I colored or dyed it for.
I think we were screwing around with the ink.
Maybe. Anyway, he's like, let's do a lavender with this palette, or purple. And so I found this, and I'm like, what do you think, dude? And we did a floss toss, and he was like, that's it, do that.
Which I would not have thought
So-
of putting lavender.
Me neither. With a Van Gogh
I would have
piece.
done a
I
blue.
know.
Because she was going to have me do a
Right?
sink dye because we've got a ton of blue in the back.
Yeah.
I'm
So-
like, okay, well, because I cleaned out the sink, got the dishes done, I wiped out the sink so I didn't have food gunk or anything.
Yeah.
And she's like, never mind, I found this. I'm like,
I'm kind of excited because with my new contacts, I can stitch 16 count at school. So while I'm waiting for him after football practice or whatever, or bus stop, whatever, I'll be able to stitch on it. So that's kind of got me excited. And it's a really bright color palette, so I'll be able to see it. I'm using my red sack. I haven't got me a project bag made yet.
you need to make Van Gogh bag for it.
Well, and I've got some Starry Night fabric that I found at Joann's, which will be perfect for this. I just
So,
gotta get it done.
if you got time.
Don't curse.
So-
Yoda's doing that enough for us today.
Oh, so Yoda's got that covered. So I started my, excuse me, Darling and Whimsy Just Be.
Look at this color palette. Isn't that gorgeous?
And so, Mom has bought me all of them. Do I have all of them?
There's two. There's the Valentine's
No,
one.
I have that one.
Do you have that one?
I do.
I was thinking there was two that was back ordered when I went to get them.
Maybe. I don't know. I have a lot of, or I have almost all of them. We'll put it like that. And she's bought me the threads to go with all of them because most of them have specialty threads and then they have 3 DMCs. And the yellow in this one, it's called Saffron. It's a Weeks. All of them are really soft and really silky and they're going to be really nice to stitch one. This one is crunchy. Like, I'm not joking.
This one
It's
reminds me of
crunchy.
728, the way
Yeah.
it feels. I've never sewn with a 728 that was nice to the touch. It's one of
So-
my least favorite colors.
And it actually kind of feels like Anchor.
Yeah.
But anyway, this is where I'm at. This is his body, and then this is his popsicle stick, or not pop, lollipop. Ugh. Hello. And then, ironically, it is also on purple. Back when I was selling fabrics, this one never sold.
Such a pretty piece.
It's mine now.
Alright, so got this one up to date. I was able to work a little bit, so I finished up the road and I worked a little bit on the cul-de-sac. And I had started the last paw on the bottom row. So this is my Temperature Rockies by Stitch and Mommy. And so I started this paw last night. So I'm starting to make the bend to come on around. Is that right? No. To come on up and go around this way. So, and I got my Bronco Orange
Excuse me.
paw again.
Sorry.
Told you to quit smoking.
Not my fault. I choked on soda.
I know, right? Oops, too far.
You need some help?
Yes, please. So, this was last night's temperature. We got up to 82, and I think today we're supposed to hit.
85, I think I saw.
It's 93 down the hill. 80 to 82 again, so it's going to be the same color of paw. So, but I worked here, and then I finished the one strip of the road I had left, and then I came over with that same color right here into the cul-de-sac. I wanted to wait until I made the bend to pick this gray back up to go here so I have my count right, because I know that these are right, so then I can base my road and the bend off of that, so it's accurate counting.
Oh, so you don't want to pull more again?
I hate Froggy. I just, that's like the bane of my existence.
Have you seen on our new thing that when you tap stop, it says frog instead of like take back or whatever?
Oh, I saw that. That was cute. Sorry, digress.
She knows what I'm talking about.
Yep.
Okay, so I worked on my
I keep dropping everything.
droppy hands over
I
here.
know, right?
So I worked on my butterflies yesterday, 2 days ago.
Was
Friday.
it yesterday?
It was on Friday.
It was on Friday.
And so I didn't get very much done. I was, however, able to go into my weather app and write down my temperatures and everything. And I have one more color until I have maxed out my color palette for the highest highs. Kansas hit 103 on the 24th. And they've been teetering between 95 and 102 the last week and a half. And I know I can get to 110 because I was living out there when it did it. So I hope it doesn't, because I'm going back in 2 weeks. But anyway, my butterflies. And honestly, I feel like my butterfly tore her wing.
Iris.
Did I not grab it?
No, it wasn't in the sack.
Oh, oops, I messed up. Anyway, this is where I'm at. See? 350. I tore her wing.
You're so silly.
It's right where it looks like she tore it. I cannot get over the fact that my shirt and this,
You planned it.
I did not.
I kind of match. Kind of. All right, so last but not least, and I was working on it, that's why Dalton had to bring it into me, is because
I thought she had everything in her bag when I was gathering
didn't
stuff
get it all
up.
put back together. I was stitching on it this morning, but this is my quick stitch iris.
Didn't you have a page finish this week?
Yeah, I did. I finished page, where did I finish? I finished page 8.
Nice.
So this is where I'm at now. So page 8 was down here. So I'm on page 6. And page 6 goes to about right here, thereabouts. And then page 9 is just, it's only 460 stitches right here in this corner, I know. So I've been working on this. Not counting what I've done this morning, I have 1,765 sticks in my mind left to go on the whole project.
Oh, it's done before I leave for school.
So my plan, very loose plans. So again, not counting what I've done this morning.
Excuse me.
If I decided, okay, I'm going to just stitch on it and get it finished by the end of the year, I would only have to do 12 stitches a day. If I want to get it done by the end of August, I have to do 61 stitches a day, I
That's
think.
nothing, Mama.
No. I've already done almost 50 this morning. So, for today's. So, I'm hoping that I can get this done here in the next couple weeks. And that'll go hand in hand with my future plans that I'm going to talk about. So, that was our whips for the week.
Yes.
So, what are your future plans?
So probably today, this afternoon, we have some stuff going on today. I'm gonna work my, on my butterflies. I want to get July caught up because I haven't started August yet.
August is tomorrow.
I know.
Details.
And then my Mill Hill and my hedgehogs, and then I've got to start packing.
She's going to start packing. So, I came up again, like I was saying, with some real loose plans. So, I went through all 114 whips, by the way.
Wait, no, I thought you had 113 since you finished.
No, I went up to 115 with Van Gogh.
And then you finished that one
And then I
last
finished
night.
that one last night, so I have 114.
Okay.
So I went
Don't ask
through,
me how many I have.
I know. And I pulled out all the ones that, and I think I explained this in a video or two before. I wrote down all of the anniversary dates that I had. And then I also have a list of ones without anniversary dates. And those are mostly my older whips that I've started 2019, 2018, and before. So that being said, so done my August plans, had a finish from August because I finished Cafe Mocha, its anniversary date. So what I thought about doing, so I have 5 that I have anniversary dates for in August. There's 31 days in August. I could give each one 6 days of love with a day left over. And I'm not setting myself a specific count of stitches each day, just every day for those 6 days I will at least do 1 stitch, if not more.
Every stitch counts.
Exactly. And so the anniversary dates are later in the month, but I would start them tomorrow. So first up, the first one on the list is Away We Ride, which I have not touched this for...
I haven't touched mine since I started it.
I can't remember the last time I worked on it, to be honest with you.
Your threads are in here, careful.
Yeah. So this is the pattern.
You gotta get that one in
And-
and blow it up.
We do. We need to get it blown up really bad. So Morgan done our fabric,
This one's hers.
and this is on 18 count, and that is all that I have done.
You're better than mine, I think.
So basically I've worked right here in the house. So for the first 6 days of August,
Not more thread.
is that yours?
It's yours. Actually, I think I'm actually
You're
further
farther
ahead.
than I am.
Since I
I
have it out,
love her
I'll show
fabric.
you.
Yeah.
I think I did mine on some very stiff 16 counts.
Is yours on 16? I thought
Looks
they were
like
both
it.
on 18.
No, it
No,
looks
that's
like
8.
16.
That's 18. They're both on
It's
18.
a little crunchy.
It is.
Anyway,
Anyway,
crunchy's my word of the day.
right? So I am going to work on this for the first 6 days of August, which will take us to Saturday. Is that right?
Yes.
Yes. And then when we come to on Sunday, then I'll show you the next one. So the 5 that are on the list are in order are Away We Ride, Night Cafe, Festive Frosting, War Pony, and Louise Lalier, 1901. So those are my plans. Now mind you, that last 2 weeks of August, so we have our first football game on the 13th. Then we are moving Morgan to Kansas. Then we have our next official football game at the beginning of the
missing
season. Then we have our first team dinner. And then we have the last game of the last game of the month. And then we're going into the holiday weekend. So I don't know how much I'm going to get done, but I'm going to try really hard to do that. I was looking at September. The only anniversary piece that I have in September is Shabby Autumn. I had actually started it first day of autumn, and
I thought you
20.
had more than that.
if I did, I finished them.
Well, look at you go.
So I know. So that being said, because it's going to be so busy, because I hope to have Iris done, because I want to focus on Preston's Emerald, my thought process with football and getting into the grind of everything, feel free to interject here, is that I have my temperatures, I have my Emerald, I hope to have my mill hill done by then, so I won't have a mill hill for Monday, to focus on Shabby Autumn, Emerald, and my temperatures.
You can get a good little dent on Chaviata
I
if
could
that's
make
where
a
you're at.
huge dent on
Because I think all you have right now is just that square. I don't think you went in and worked on that first square yet.
I can't remember. I don't know.
You know
Those
what
are
would have been
my
fun for you
thought
to have
process.
done with those?
Every month, try to finish one.
Yes.
Yeah.
No. Done a block itself. Kind of like,
The thing of it is, there's only 22 days. They don't do the whole month of September. They do, it only goes, it's either 21 or 22 days. That's the way it is on all of those Chavys. So, yeah.
just like do
Anyway.
little blocks to make big fat pillows out of them.
Right.
That's where I was going with
No,
that.
that's a really good idea. I don't know.
Because isn't it Janet doing that with her,
Oh, with the
The-
Halloween calendar.
yes.
What is that called? I know what you mean. Yes.
She just finished the werewolf in her last video.
Yeah, I think she was working on 6.
Or 7.
It was. But yeah, no, she's doing it. And I those are great ideas. I like that a lot. So anyway, that's my plan. I'm also hoping that tomorrow, again, like we said, is the first day of football practice. We've got registration and sign-ups and everything. But my hope is that I can finish my Mill Hill tomorrow, which is very doable. I just need to do it.
Are you willing to repeat threads?
I did for this.
Why? Because you didn't want to have to do 10 stitches today?
Are you still talking? See what I put up with? So anyway, those are
No,
my
I'm not
plans.
over for adoption.
You should be. Those are my plans for August. So when we come to you next week, hopefully, and you guys won't see it if I'm able to finish it, because our last video that we'll do will actually be
The 14th, I think.
probably
Excuse me.
Night Cafe will be the last one that they'll get to see.
Yeah.
But keep your fingers crossed for me.
I think she could do it.
We'll see what I can get done.
She puts her mind to it, she could finish it before I leave.
I also have a quote to get made for the football team for a fundraiser.
Homecoming this year for the school is super early.
It's early September. Which I don't get it,
I
but
always
Right.
thought homecoming was in October.
me too. It was when I was in school, but I'm old.
The last 2 years of my high school career was October.
You know, I don't know. Anyway, so that's my loose plans for August and possibly September. Yeah.
Don't ask me yet. I know for sure I'm taking my temperature butterflies and my hedgehogs with me to school.
Yeah.
I think I've mentioned it in almost every video recently. I have 18 credit hours of classes this semester.
It's really busy.
And if you've gone to college, you know that means that that's a lot of work. So hopefully on the weekends, I don't work weekends this year. Yay for that. I can stitch.
Studies first.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that's all of it. Next weekend is the 7th,
Yeah.
so we should be back on the 7th. So we'll come and irritate you at least twice more before we leave. I don't foresee anything standing in the way to doing a video next week. So we
Definitely
should
not
be on
next week,
track.
but the week after it might be a little hit and miss on packing and everything.
Yeah. We'll just have to
My
wait and
goal
see.
is to get everything packed up this week and next week.
We definitely won't come to you on the 13th, because the 13th we have a game.
Yeah.
That's our first scrimmage.
Isn't it at Steamboat or something?
No, we're here.
Oh,
We're
here.
here at home. Yeah. But hopefully we'll be able to come to you on the 14th. That'll be our final one until October. Do we know in October when? Oh, please.
The 7th through the 11th.
So that weekend so basically that first weekend of October, we'll be able to come back to them with a video. That'd be cool.
And then I'll be home in November for a week also.
That'll tide them over till Thanksgiving.
Mhm.
That works. All right.
And then I'm home for an entire month.
You have to put up with us at Christmas time. Are you sad
I'm home
already?
from December 17th through January 15th. I think I'm going to go home on 15th.
that weekend, holiday weekend.
I don't want to fly on Monday.
I wouldn't either. No way. Mm-mm.
You couldn't pay me to do that.
No, I've seen airports over that weekend in January. That's ridiculous.
I saw MCI on the 4th of July last year.
No.
Ew.
No. All right. So I think that's all of our news. We are going to wrap up and get our errands done for the day. We have to replace a light switch downstairs in the basement or in the garage. We did have some cool news, and I forgot to tell you guys, and I apologize for this. So we had teased you about our garden. So we are not able to plant a garden in our yard. First of all, our yard is about this big right now.
And we have little critters that live
And
in
we
the
have
ground.
voles. And for those of you who have ever gardened, I grew up having a lot of moles where we lived out, so we had a lot of issues with our carrots and our parsnips and our, basically your tubulars, your potatoes too. My dad took care of those when I was very young. And for those that would get, butthurt if I tell you what we done, let's just say that
They were bye-bye.
they went bye-bye. But up here, elevation that we are, we have a lot of voles. And Snoopy has actually caught a couple of them.
And she brings them in and carries them around like a little prize.
Like a cat. It's hilarious. So anyway.
And taking them away from her makes her pout.
Yes. So we decided that we would put our garden into plastic tubs. And so we have these plastic tubs, and we did 2 or 3 different types of tomatoes. I have 2 or 3 cucumber plants. I have some yellow squash and some bell peppers.
And
then
strawberries.
Yes, and strawberries. And then I planted some marigolds and some mint. One of them is basil mint and the other one is chocolate mint. And
So
those
good.
act as a deterrent to keep the bugs, especially the tomato bugs, away. And it does work. So I planted one of those in between each
Plus
one
they
of
just
the
make
plants.
it pretty.
It makes it pretty, and it makes it smell really good. You're in there, taking care of stuff and whatnot, and you get this wonderful waft of chocolate mint. It's wonderful. So anyway, but what I was teasing you with was that we had a cucumber, which is now about yay long and about half again bigger around than my thumb. We have 3 little squash.
We have
The
some bell
yellow ones, the
pepper that
crooknecks.
are like this big now.
Oh yeah, and they're bigger than a golf ball. And then we've had 2 tomatoes already, so I planted Beef Masters,
Early girls.
Early Girls, and were they grape or cherry?
tomatoes.
Were
I
they
think
cherries?
they were the cherries.
The cherries. And we had 2
Because the
or 3
grape
of the
ones are
cherries.
smaller than the
They're-
cherry ones.
Well, and they're more,
They're grape shaped.
yeah, they're more oblong. So anyway, and
We've
I've
had
got
2 of
several
those.
tomatoes. I've got one about yay big around.
He doesn't want to turn.
And he's trying, but we've had a ton of rain lately.
And hail.
And hail. The one tomato, it didn't break skin, but he's definitely damaged. But the rain has been wonderful, and it's supposed to rain every afternoon this coming week. So, which, rainwater is 10 times better than the water out of the faucet.
What did we see on the news last night that down in Denver it's now legal to have these rain
It's actually
barrels?
been legal for several years.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I was always under the impression that if you put buckets out, you could get in trouble.
No, you're allowed to have up to so many gallons.
Okay.
And that's been a law for several years. So, but anyway, that was our teaser for our garden.
Yeah.
So, and I put some more fertilizer on
She also has
Monday or Tuesday.
3 ivies out here now.
Yeah. We have to have our deck redone because I think we told you about this, but the support beam across the bottom of it. This house, the man that owns this, he's had it for over 30 years and he's never done anything to the deck. We've been here almost 10. And so the beam across that supports the 2 decks that attach the 2 townhouses broke. And so we have to have, because we had everything up here on the deck. And that beam broke, so we can't even walk on our deck now.
Well, we
And-
can just over here,
Yeah.
not over.
So we have to have the whole deck replaced, and they're hoping to start doing that next week or the following week. So we're looking forward to that.
I won't be home for that one.
No, but hopefully. So anyway, I think that's all of our news. We went on a little more than we planned with personal news, but
We've been busy.
a little bit.
haven't mentioned it, but I actually got my job out there at the bookstore.
What you did?
So I start on the 19th.
Yeah. So
Hopefully I like this one.
I think you will. I think it'll be a lot of fun.
I'm getting away from Starbucks, so
Yeah.
they still haven't answered my email about me telling them I'm leaving.
That's nice. Shut up. All right. Well, I think we will call it good and get ready to get our errands done for the day.
Yeah.
Finish up our laundry and load the dishwasher. And, you know,
We did figure out our editing if you didn't catch that last week.
we did. Yeah.
So
I guess it was a little bit longer to get them done though.
yeah, but we had a bunch of news that we forgot last week.
Yeah, we did that. All right. Well,
We
I
were
will
spacey last week.
let you guys go and come to you hopefully with some stitching depending upon how the week goes.
Hopefully we have our challenges out this week and we can start those.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I haven't even looked those up yet.
I haven't looked yet today.
Have to do that. All right. Well, we will talk to you in a week, and until then, just remember.
Be kind.
Bye.
Bye. Push the button.